Hi guys, welcome to another market news and updates, and I'm your host Omi. Welcome to OMI-MIZ YouTube channel, and as you can see behind me, this market is all about pump and dump. Yesterday BTC experienced a massive dump, and we're gonna find out what was the exact reason in this video. So without any waste, let's start our today's video. Welcome back to the video guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to it. If you like this video, do smash the like button and share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you don't like this video, then you know what this uncle is gonna say after me. So now अब हम देखते हैं हमारे news के अंदर what are the latest news, and let's dive in. The first news is, as we know, first mover Asia Bitcoin declines after reaching a record high. Ether also drops. The dip in Bitcoin occurred after news that China Evergrande group had failed to pay at least some of its international investors interest payments on bonds the real estate giant had issued. So market के अंदर, as we know, we've been tracking China's Evergrande for the last 1 to 2 months, and we've noticed कि उनके पास बहुत सारे मसले मसाइल हैं, in which the biggest problems they had was their debt, which they couldn't pay back, and all their projects in the infrastructure, housing schemes, and all those had collapsed. And it was one of the world's biggest construction companies, about worth $300 billion. So $300 billion is almost a GDP of those small countries, including some big countries as well, where it's my country as well, Pakistan. So you know, this was big news, and it's gonna have massive impacts on the world economy if it keeps going on. We might even experience more inflation coming in, and that wouldn't be a good sign for the whole world as we end towards Q4. We're already experiencing a lot of freight issues, and we're also experiencing spike in costs. So everybody's already struggling to make profits even at the end of this year.
अरे बहुत मनुष्य लग रहे हो, मत करो, रहने दो, बहुत बुरे लग रहे हो, तौबा तौबा तौबा, थारा मूड खराब कर दिया.
हमारी दूसरी खबर है, Bitcoin jumps to a new all-time high as inflation spikes to 6.2% in October. Bond traders are increasing their bets on faster inflation after the US Consumer Price Index jumped to 6.2 in the 12th month through October, the highest rate in 3 decades, still transitory. So what's happening in the markets right now is, usually हम expect करते हैं कि Q4 अच्छा होगा, and that's what the whole world was expecting after the pandemic hit last 2 years. And this was the first Q4 that was coming where we had relief and travel had become easier. People were expecting to make some gains that they couldn't do in the pandemic era. But unfortunately, we're experiencing massive inflation, especially in US, Europe, Asia, and all the countries right now are struggling at the moment. They're even having a massive political turmoil for the same reason, because an uneducated class in the country is thinking that this is happening because of poor decisions from their government, but that's not the reason. This is all international, globalized problem that we're facing at this time, and we would need probably a lot more to fix this out, where we will have governments sit together and decide something on it, because all this is happening because all the countries kept giving subsidies, kept giving payments to their citizens without having any backing, and they kept printing dollars, kept printing their currencies without thinking what they're going to be doing in the long run. And this is the whole reason behind, and that is also a reason Bitcoin is pumping, because Bitcoin is an inflationary asset. So whenever the market in the world will collapse, Bitcoin will increase in price.
This is business. Hey.
Massive news from Twitter. Twitter is launching a dedicated crypto system where they will be having their own team that will be doing everything for crypto related on Twitter. It will become the first social media website before even Facebook. Facebook went into metaverse. Twitter adopted cryptocurrencies very fast, and that's the reason now they're working on a team which is gonna make Twitter the first social media with 100% adoption of crypto. और एलन भाई की तरफ से we have massive news. Elon Musk offloads 1.1 billion, even though he tweeted that he wants to offload it and what he should do with it. He tweeted, but everybody knew why he did it, and that was the biggest reason, because of tax. So he had to follow tax obligations, and that is the reason he did it. And most people thought कि ये इसका Bitcoin खरीद लेंगे, or probably he's gonna do something else, but that's not how it works. This is what billionaires do to get rid of their taxes, because they do have to pay taxes, but then they also have a lot of loopholes and they use them. सो दुनिया के सबसे बड़े NFT आर्टिस्ट बीपल्स डिस्कॉर्ड कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो गई एंड टाइम कंसीड विद क्रिस्टीज ऑक्शन, उसका एक ऑक्शन भी होने वाला था. एंड व्हाट हैपेंड एग्जैक्टली वाज वन ऑफ द एडमिन्स अकाउंट was compromised overnight, resulting in a fake NFT drop that saw users lose an estimated 38 Ethereum. So please be very careful. I always keep telling you guys, just don't believe in anybody when it comes to NFTs. NFTs are very delicate, and always just try to buy them on OpenSea or Rarible.com. Try to be on stick yourself into marketplaces. Don't go into these discords, and even if there's a YouTuber telling you to go to these discords, please be aware, because in discords a lot of hacking happens, a lot of accounts get compromised, and you never know who's the actual owner of this discord and whether this is real or not. So please be very careful when it comes to discords and NFTs.
नहीं किया भाई, प्लीज भाई, मेरे दोस्त हो, सब मेरे दोस्त हो, प्लीज भाई.
So today, the biggest reason I wanted to share with you guys what is really happening in the market. We are exactly at the point where we were having a final dump in 2017. As I keep telling you guys, we're following a cycle from 2017. So in this cycle, we can clearly see when I started charting this chart, we were on 4th November. Today, we're already about 11th November. So we're exactly at the points we were where the market had to dump. And this is the final dump before the market goes into a parabolic bull run like this. So you have to be very careful. I hope all of you guys are refilling your bags and haven't sold anything, because this was a dump to A, take out all the high leverage traders, B, take out all the retailers, C, take out all the newbies and create a FOMO in the market that something bad is coming, get out, and people will get out, and this will be the final rally. Hopefully we're following this pattern, but we're always a day or two behind. But let's see. Everything is been following 2017's bull run chart pattern. So most probably we're going to be seeing this in a very soon time, and I'm expecting altcoins to rally more than Bitcoin and Ethereum at this moment. They would pump, but altcoins are going to be giving a very good support to Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's how it's going to be working out, and then everything is going to hopefully rally, or we might even see Bitcoin rally faster than others because it's more parabolic. That's all for our news, and I really hope you like this inside data on 2017 chart. And now we're going to see what's happening in our technicals. So अब हम लोग देखते हैं हमारे क्रिप्टो ग्रीड एंड फियर इंडेक्स में क्या हो रहा है. Yesterday we saw it was clearly at 85, and that was the reason we had extreme greed in the market. We're still quite greedy, but we had a sharp pullback, which resulted in us coming back to 77. And now we're gonna see कि on chain week 58-45 में क्या हो रहा है. And slowly, like I tell you guys, I'm gonna be teaching you how to read on chain data, which is the most important tool right now in the markets. People are getting highly paid for making on chain data, and even also being able to read it and interpret it. तो Bitcoin week 45 की अगर हम लोग प्राइस देखें एंड पहले चार्ट से शुरू करें, so there was our high and this was our low, which is pretty, we know that already because we've been seeing this and following the markets as we do. So अगर हम लोग इस वाले को देखें, this is very interesting chart, and this already shows us कि जो all time जो हमारे long और short term holders supply है in profit and loss, so which people are in long term and which people are in short term. So जो हमारे लॉन्ग टर्म होल्डर्स हैं वो इस वक्त 81.5% पीक हॉर्डल के अंदर हैं. वी कैन सी इट हियर. एंड जो हमारे उनके पास स्पेंड हुआ है अबाउट 0.73% ऑफ द सप्लाई सिंस 60 के 80H, वो ऑलमोस्ट कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं ये सारी सप्लाई. एंड 2020 पीक हॉर्डल्स जो हैं वो लॉन्ग टर्म हॉल्डर्स जो हैं वो 80.6% के ऊपर हैं. So the long-term holders in the market right now in making massive profits, and they're in a very good position right now. अगर हम लोग देखें Bitcoin long-term holders net position, तो mainly it's been around these zones that we have been trading at this moment. तो जब dump आती है, obviously they have a lot of suffering, but then everything still looks good for them right now, क्योंकि ये है long-term holder net position change. ये आपकी प्राइस आ जाती है, ठीक है ना, ये हमारे प्राइस का चार्ट चल रहा है पूरा, और ये है लॉन्ग टर्म हॉल्डर नेट पोजीशन चेंज रिटर्न टू न्यूट्रल स्पेंडिंग डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. तो यहाँ से जो स्पेंडिंग डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन थी वो फाइनली तकरीबन हमारी न्यूट्रल हो गई, और अब हम लोग पॉजिटिव के अंदर आए हुए हैं, विच इज़ अ वेरी ग्रेट साइन अगेन. अगर हम लोग स्पेंड वॉल्यूम एज बैंड्स को देखें तो उसके अंदर 7 डे मूविंग एवरेजेस आर इंक्रीजिंग इन स्पेंडिंग बाय कॉइन्स 1 month old. तो वी आर गेटिंग देयर, एंड 2021 पीक्स एट 10% dominance. This was the peak area as well. अगर हम लोग रिवाइव सप्लाई लास्ट एक्टिव 1 years को देखें, 31 30 days moving average के अंदर. So we are somewhere around here at this moment. We have 6,500 BTC a day revised supply, 1 year plus. Because a lot of people keep their BTC in cold storage. So when they bring it back to exchanges or they move through accounts, we consider it कि supply revive हो रही है and it's coming back into the markets. और अगर हम Bitcoin की hodl waves देखें, coins younger than 3 months, so a lot of people are still hodling. Obviously we had a massive hodl before 2011 में तो लोग बेचते भी नहीं थे, अब फिर भी we're having something similar, nothing bad to it. Let's see अब हमारे chart में क्या चलता है. I don't want to go in much detail in on-chain data. Most people will get very confused. तो let's not do too much in that. यहाँ पे हम लोग शुरू करते हैं आज टोटल से. तो if we look at the total, we really need to break our 3 trillion cap. We have a strong resistance here. Hopefully the market is reversing now and we're going to be testing these zones again. USDT को देखें तो USDT's dominance has been doing some upsides yesterday as well. We saw this. There was massive selling panic going on and we are quite used to seeing that already because we know newbies and retailers do that very often. तो अगर हम लोग BTC की भी dominance को देखें, we had a nice reversal yesterday and now we're slowly coming down and consolidating in these zones. Overall, if I look at BTC, we would want BTC dominance keep coming down, so we are going to be giving benefits to alts कि others की dominance increase हो, so the altcoins can pump. Ethereum को देखें तो Ethereum has been sideways in this region. It's been about 1940 to 20. Obviously we would want it to go above 20 because we have seen in historical data when it goes above 20 markets become very beautiful. For now Solana's dominance is doing pretty well. BNB's dominance up, ADA's dominance up, XRP's dominance up and others dominance up. तो others की भी dominance को देख लेते हैं. Others dominance broke trend yesterday जब market के अंदर dump आया. Now it's beginning to come back into trend. We can extend this line and hopefully it's gonna come back into this trend sometime later today. BTC के मैसिव डंप से हम लोग अब चेक करते हैं तो BTC ने 69,000 का कल एक ऑल टाइम हाई मारा, उसके बाद मैसिव स्ट्रेट अवे डंप जो 62,000 तक इसने विके मारी and now it's consolidating at 64,000 making a new base. If you look at here, we never tested this base and we had to come here at some point because we pumped from here, we went up, confirmation, rejection, another retest, breakout, all time break and then we come down, retest from the zones we pump and now we have to consolidate in the zones because we haven't come back in these zones for some time now. So Ethereum also did something similar, or Ethereum B made a bull flag also. If you can see, made a nice bull flag yesterday here. If you bring this line here, you can clearly see there's a bull flag on Ethereum, and if I take this and bring it to this guy here which was supposed to pump, it was about 5,100 to 200. I still expect Ethereum to go there anytime soon. Overall, after that we dumped because there was too much high leverages also on Ethereum, and then the market has become sideways by making support around 4,600 levels. AXS also dumped yesterday. A lot of coins dumped yesterday. Obviously we saw those massive wicks and we also saw a double top in 4 hours on AXS, and that brought that dump us to 133, and after that it pumped quite quickly. So it's taking support and rejection around 145. Overall, if I look at the market is alright, quite reasonable. I expect the market to correct itself slowly. We might experience some more dumps. That's wouldn't be something shocking, as we can see in our historical data from 2017. Okay, market is quite up and down between this period from 10th of November to 16th November, and then after that we see a massive rally. So we can expect that too. I saw a massive pump yesterday in Mina. Mina went about 30% out of nowhere. It's a very good coin and has a very small supply as well. There you go, you see Mina almost went about 30% yesterday in one single 4-hour week, and then it will try to consolidate, and now it's maintaining and creating supports on other levels. Overall, market is alright, but what we can expect is, let's go into BTC and figure out what are the possible zones. So we can expect the market to come down and for us to retest 56 or even 59. 59 is an ideal spot for us to come back and flush out all the leverages that were taken at this spot while we started this rally, and then maybe we can do an upside from here and go up. That is a possibility as well, and maybe we can just go an upside from here because we have seen a similar size where we have a falling channel and then we go up. We have similar situation right now here, but hopefully we're gonna break out maybe towards evening. Let's see. And similar, I expect similar things from Ethereum as well. Ethereum is gonna be very bullish. Ethereum has more gains possible than even BTC, because Ethereum and BTC's chart, Ethereum has already overtaken BTC, which is an amazing sign. So that's all for today's video, guys. Do subscribe to my channel, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and if there's anything you need help with, you can reach out to me on Twitter and Instagram. Have a great day, guys, and best of luck to Pakistan for the semi-final today in T20 World Cup, and hopefully the man in green will win it and head to the finals. Take care, guys. Bye bye.